Peter Paul Rubens was a Flemish Baroque painter who was well known for portraits, landscapes, religious compositions, and history paintings of mythological and allegorical subjects. He used wooden panels, canvas, and oil sketches, and he often emphasized movement, color, and sensuality in his paintings. He had a deep knowledge and understanding of classical art and literature, and is considered one of the most versatile and influential artists of Northern Europe in 17th century. His style became an international definition of the animated, exuberantly sensuous aspects of Baroque painting, and he influenced such artists as Antoine Watteau in the 18th century and Pierre-Auguste Pinault in the 19th century.
One of Rubens' paintings is The Garden of Love, which he completed in 1633. The Garden of Love is considered a masterpiece of Rubens' later period. The Garden of Love is a painting of Rubens and his wife as they walk into a garden of loving couples. The painting has a relaxed and serene atmosphere and is populated by cupids flying around the flirting group. These cupids carry symbols of love, including doves that are seen in the upper left part of the painting. The sculpture of the three Graces and of Venus nursing, which are in the upper right part of the picture, are a symbol of marital happiness. We have speculated that this picture could be representative of Rubens' own marriage, for it was painted in his later period, which was mostly dedicated to personal family themes.
It is evident this painting is Baroque, for there are vivid clashes of color and bold brushwork. The vibrant blue color of one of the dresses clashes with the neutrality of the background. In addition, this painting portrays the passions of the soul on the couples, which is another characteristic of the Baroque period. There is realism, for the individuals have their own personalities. Rubens is known for his subjects' lively gestures and telling expressions, and in this picture it is clear they are in love. In addition, Rubens' paintings are often not very detailed, but forceful, as is The Garden of Love.
The garden is a metaphor for love. It is ironic that there are dark colors surrounding them when they are in a joyous and bright time of love and infatuation. This painting, which is a triptych, marked Rubens' introduction into the Baroque style of painting. The central panel illustrates a tension between the multitude of muscled men attempting to lift the cross, and the seemingly unbearable weight of Christ on the cross. This represents a signature Rubens painting because of the intense color contrasts and vivid display of emotions. The women's dresses and the men's clothing contrast with the bright skin tones and the dark background.
Baroque paintings entail movement and energy along with intense spirituality. In the raising of the cross, the men lifting Christ onto the cross appear to be exerting a lot of energy and effort. Every subject in the painting appears to be moving, and each looking at something different. The emotions of the subjects in the painting are easily interpreted, and all appear distressed or saddened. Motion, space, and time are illustrated, along with the struggle to upright the cross. There is vivid color contrast between light and dark, also known as chiaroscuro. This contrast of color is between Christ's brightly shining body and the background, which is displayed in a much darker and ominous tone.
The painting displays irony in the actions of the men raising Christ onto the cross. They appear distressed and troubled and continue to kill a man. They appear to be strained, yet they will continue to push a man towards his own death. Although the sky looks dark, gloomy, and full of shadows in the foreground of the painting, the sky appears bright and pleasant in the distance. The contradicting skies create a paradox that although there may be horror and sadness now, the skies in the distance look hopeful and clear.
Peter Paul Rubens painted Daniel in the lion's den in 1650. The focal point is a man, Daniel, who is surrounded by 9 angry lions, each of them in different positions. This painting is based off of the story of the Old Testament prophet Daniel, who was chief counselor to the Persian king Darius. Daniel had aroused the envy of the other royal ministers, so they forced the king to condemn Daniel to a den of lions. However, Darius, who was worried about Daniel, had the stone that sealed the entrance to the den removed and discovered that Daniel had been saved. Rubens depicts the moment when Daniel gave thanks to God.
As the painting is Baroque, there are contrasts of light and dark colors. Against the dark brown tones of the lions, Daniel is emphasized by his colorful robe and the green vines. There is also tense energy portrayed through the facial expressions and body language of both Daniel and the lions. The size of the lions and their placement close to the viewer creates a scene of immediacy and also captures the viewer's attention. The emotions and expressions are easily interpreted, and there is realism, for Daniel has his own personality and can be seen as worried and thankful. Rubens was well known for portraying this and showed the emotions and expressions of the characters he paints. He also used bold brushwork when painting the lion's fur and added vivid clashes of color.
It is ironic that Daniel was saved because the lions clearly expressed anger. Although there is danger and uncertainty inside the cave, outside there are bright skies, safety, and certainty, creating a paradox.